So now we're talking about a walkway, walking that way on our walkway, and it's full of bricks. And so each of the bricks looks like this. How are we going to calculate how many bricks are in this walkway? One from there to there, let's say. So that goes all the way to there. And let's say it's 25 feet going from there to there. The general rule is divide area of the whole divided by area of the part. So fraction is the same as a division. Remember, you can just tip the fraction over on its side. So that would be area of a whole divided by area of a part. 8 inches, 4 inches, and 2 inches. Do we need to know about the 2 inches? No, we don't, because in this walkway, when you're talking about one brick face like this, it could be, we don't care if it's 2 inches deep. When you tip it over on its side, this surface here is going to be this surface here. And nobody's going to know how deep they go. So when you're counting how many of them there are, even though it's a 3-dimensional object, we're only going to be looking at 2 of those dimensions. We're going to be looking at the 4, and we're going to be looking at the 8. So the area of the whole we figured out was, so we multiply those together, 100, yeah, so it's 30,000 feet squared is the whole. And now what is the area of one piece? Now, if you're doing the area of the whole divided by the area of a piece, these two have to be in the same units. If these are in feet and these are in inches, you're going to get the wrong number. And your number is going to be off by a lot. So I recommend same units. With an exclamation point. So that means either you're going to have to change the square feet into square inches, but I would prefer to work in feet. So I'm not going to convert this into inches. I'm going to convert this into feet. So 4 inches is 4/12 of a foot. 8 inches is 8/12 of a foot. So the area of this is the height times the length, or if they're laying down, then it's the width times the length. So the area is 4/12 times 8/12. 4 cancels with 12, and that's going to be 1/3. 8 cancels with 12, and that's going to be 2/3. So it's 1/3 times 2/3 equals 2/9. And since 4/12 is in feet now, so 4 inches is 4/12 of a foot, 8 inches is 8/12 of a foot. So feet times feet equals square feet. So it's 2/9 of a square foot. So this area of this piece is 2/9. Area of this piece is 2/9 of a foot. So now the last thing to do is area of the whole divided by the area of a part, both with the same units. So square feet divided by 2/9 of a square feet. So obviously it's going to take more than 30,000. 2/9 is less than 1. Let's look at, let me pause for a second. Let's look at a square foot. So a square foot looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. And one block goes up to the 4 on there and down to the 8 on there. And then another, not a block, a brick. The second brick would be 4 by 8. The third brick would be 4 by 8. You could put a fourth brick in there right there. And then this one's just 4x4. So you have a whole one, 2/9 there, 2/9 there, 2/9 there, 2/9 there, and half of a 2/9. So it'd be 1/9 there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that adds up to 9/9. So it takes 1, 2, 3, 4.5 bricks equals 1 square foot. You know what? This is going to be easier than dividing. So if you have 30,000 square feet and 4.5 in each square feet, now you can just do 30,000 times, instead of dividing, times 4.5. 135,000 bricks. That was just sort of a little shortcut way if you can figure this part out. If you don't figure that out, then no big deal. We can still do it by the way I told you. The area of the whole divided by the area of part. It's 30,000 once divided by 2/9. So that turns into 30,000 once times 9/2. The 2 cancels with that to be 15,000 times 9. And this is 1/1. So what's 15,000 times 9? 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 1 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then the 3 zeros. Hey, same number, 135,000. I hope that's the same number. So it's going to take 135,000 of these to make up a, let's see, this was 25 feet this way. And I forget how many feet we said that way. 1,000 something. Hope that helps.